Sold my brother's soul for a copy of GTA VI to a demon. Today I'm a lawyer once again, so I'm going to do my best to defend your confessions. I farted so hard that my butt jiggled. Okay. Well, farting isn't a crime. This case is being dismissed because it's not a crime to fart, even though it might smell really bad.
Question number 2.
So, I'm bi, and I am, most of the time, really excited. But I don't have a partner, so every day, instead of trying to get one, I get in bed, grab my pillow, and pretend to scissor it. I also have playtime to your video.
Okay, we'll stop that.
Okay. Your Honor, my client is clearly doing this in the comfort of their own home. And so it's not a crime to excite yourself in the pleasure of your own home. So my client should be dismissed. I touched myself to my girlfriend's IG highlights.
Well,
Your Honor, it's not a crime to have playtime with yourself, okay? In public, sure, that's a crime. But I'm assuming he's doing this in the comfort of his own house, and as a result, my client's case should be dismissed. When I was 5, I burned a tree near my house and almost got me and my mom kicked out. Your Honor, my client
was 5 years old.
Are you really going to put a 5-year-old in jail because of an action that they accidentally committed at 5 years old?
I feel like that's unreasonable.
And as a result, my client's case should be dismissed because this took place when they were a child. And as kids, we all do wrong things. And people cut down trees all the time, so this really is a non-issue. I was at a Giants game and they let the fans run the bases and I knocked down a 3-year-old and 4 5-year-olds. Boys will be boys. Okay.
Your Honor,
My clients was clearly doing their due diligence, okay? The 3 and the 5-year-old, they should not have been there, okay? It's not good for their safety, and they should have known the risk when they went to run on those bases. Their parents should have known the risk when they took their kids
their 3-year-old and 5-year-old children
to those bases. My client should not be experiencing any jail time or any probation or anything. They were simply having fun, and the kids were in the way. My client's case should be dismissed. One time, I saw a brick getting thrown at a dog, and the hero I am came to save the day and took the blow. Someone pressed charges because they thought I was the one who threw the brick. Someone pressed charges on you for saving a dog
from getting hit by a brick? Your Honor!
Your Honor, do you not hear how absurd that sounds? My client saved a dog from getting hit, took the blow from the hit themselves,
And they're being sued for saving a dog?
Is it a crime to save a dog?
I don't think so.
This really should not even be a case, Your Honor. If anything, the person that pressed the charges and the person that threw the brick, they should be in court right now. And their lawyer should be testifying against me, because I'm the best in the game. My client's case is going to be dismissed. I just had playtime for like 2 hours to Baya Kuya Togami and BF ASMR. I'm very ashamed. I'm sorry. Okay, so my clients, they may need to be put on probation, okay? I'll be honest. This is not normal behavior, and this is clearly a sign of maybe some issues in the brain. Your Honor, my clients should not be in jail or should not be facing any time in jail for simply having these mental issues. If anything, they should be placed in maybe a mental institution where they can be taken care of. But jail time, that's excessive, Your Honor. So I'm going to give this client probation. I had playtime for an hour on character AI to My Day from Honkai Star Rail. Your Honor, same case, okay? This person should be placed on probation because doing that for an hour, that clearly shows a sign of some type of mental issues. But jail time is excessive, so I'm going to give you probation. You should really get that checked out, though. I once accidentally stepped on goat poo. It was horrible. Case dismissed. I went to my friend's house to visit, and I crashed the car into a house. And I took the car, then crashed into my friend's house. He wasn't home, so I took his car to go home. Then I crashed the car into my house. Basically caused me and bro to go homeless. But I accidentally recently crashed into a school. Okay, Your Honor, okay, I can understand why you would think that my client should receive some jail time, but
Hear me out.
okay? I'm not sure if my client has a license. I'm going to assume that he does.
But
The person that gave him his license, they should be the ones in court, and my client should really be set free. He was given his license from the operator who gave him his license. That operator was telling him that he is okay to drive, and as a result, he took advantage of that. And sure, he made some bad decisions, but this really should not be on my client. This should really be on the person that gave my client a license to begin with. And sure, he may have took his friend's car, but at the same time, the friend should have had his keys with him. That friend was not being responsible. And so if you're not taking responsibility, if you're not aware of all the actions that you do, then you should be aware of all the consequences. My client is clearly a victim of driving incompetence, and as a result, I think he should be set free. But because he did cause a lot of damage, I will say jail time does seem maybe a bit right, but a year or 2 minimum. Sold my brother's soul for a copy of GTA VI to a demon. Now I'm on the run. What should I do?
Miss Jackson.
Stay silent and let me take care of this, because I'm your lawyer.
Okay?
Your Honor, I think my client just clearly has an issue of maybe some mental incompetence, okay? Because it's not possible to sell somebody else's soul. They may claim that they did, but it's not actually possible. How do we know they actually did what they said they did without the proper evidence, without the proper cases, without the proper screenings to prove that what they did
Was true.
I think my client should be placed on probation, okay?
So,
This was interesting. I got to defend a lot of cases. And if you guys want me to react as any other character, send me in the comments what character next I should read these confessions as. I will see you guys in my next video.